Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Valtopia. Hey, honey, it's Valcrypt. You do not want to miss today or any other day. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you for joining me. Tell me if you're watching live. Tell me if you're watching the replay. It's Thanksgiving week here in the United States, so I'm here at my parents' place in the desert, and I'm super excited to bring you another episode of uplifting, activating messages today. I've got my cards, and I really liked yesterday how I had a message to deliver, but we delivered it through the meaning and the pulls, the card pulls. Hey, DeMaria, how are you? So say hello, share this out. It'll be another magical stream, and you get to enjoy the pool and the sunshine and my love. And if you don't know who I am, if you're just tuning into this replay or live, I'm Valcrypt. I'm a powerful energy guide, mindset mentor, life transformational alchemist. I'm an artist, I'm a musician, and I love frequencies. And your frequency is modulated when you come into my presence, honey. This is the work that we do together. And currently I'm working with really high-level entrepreneurs who are looking to make 20, 25K monthly in their business. Maybe you're making 10, 15K, and the old stuff isn't going to work for you anymore. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, Donna. We're going to talk about the elevated version of you and what it means to elevate. And we've been talking about my process over the last few streams, and we talked about how we have to clear and disconnect from old programs and beliefs, and how this clarity provides you connection to your own genius. And then when your own genius streams through, there becomes this process of, after you've met yourself in your future version, now you get to calibrate into that level of you daily, more and more, until that's who you are. So now we're going to talk about the elevate part of my experience that I offer. And even if you never come to work with me, you can hear this process, because this is the process I'm doing with all of my clients. Hey, Sue. And it's a powerful, repeatable process that I want you to know about, because we are such powerful creators, and we do get stuck on our old versions of ourselves. And you may find yourself during this holiday season in your business thinking about the holidays and going into 2020, and how are you going to elevate into another version of you and bring that through in everything you do. And this is what we want to talk about today. So let me share this around. Sue, how are you? How's your Thanksgiving? Let me share this around and get, I'm going to just share this onto my page. And then we can get started, honey. Share it around if you feel to. Like my business page. Go check me out on Instagram and all the things. That's not letting me do that. Let's start a watch party. Ooh, I already feel the energy coming through. I miss you too. I'd love to hear how you're doing. That's not coming through. All right, let me just say this. Thank you for waiting while I share this. Okay, here we go. And I loved it yesterday. What I did was I pulled the cards, the messages come through. Hey, Christina Lee. And I have a powerful message that I loved it yesterday, because everything that I had intended to say came through the cards anyway. So that's the fun. You get to see the oracle side of me, and you also get to experience the message that I bring through as a powerful guide and mentor. And this is oops, there I am. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so let me grab the cards and let me talk to you. Who's here? Say hello. And how's your Thanksgiving week going? What's happening? How are you rolling into 2020? Look at that hair. So here's the thing. Once you get clear, once you begin to unplug from your old programs and you recalibrate daily to higher levels of you, and you've made this commitment to yourself, you've decided that you're shifting into a new level, you've hired someone like me, or you've hired me to guide you, and you're coming into higher resonance. And that's where a lot of the mind fuckery can begin, right? Because when you change, it's inevitable that shift brings shift. Shift brings shit, right? I like to call it holy shift. Especially for those of you that I'm talking to. You have relied on strategies and systems to get to where you are. And it's powerful. It's powerful that you have that skill, and that's your strength. And the parts of you that are calling for more love and elevation are the creative, spiritual woo side of you that wants to integrate. Hey, Pauline. Thank you, Sue. Sue says she's going to roll into 2020 like a boss, thanks in huge part to me. I'm so grateful. I love you, Sue. I love you. And hello, Pauline and everybody. So here you are, you've unplugged from your programs, you're beginning to change, and then shift starts to come in, and you've been relying on your strategies and systems to develop your business and to grow. And here you are asking to shift. If you have not begun the process of identifying your big vision and what's calling you, and I'm talking to those of you who have. You've identified your big vision. You've understood that the only way to get into that vision is to change what is difficult or unfamiliar or unknown to you. And it's already starting to happen for you. Universe has already called you out and is already creating shifts in your life that maybe you didn't even ask for. And now you're like, whoa, I've got to address this. I understand, but I don't quite know how to. I'm scared. What do I do? This is where the elevate stage. You've already cleared, you're detached from the programs, you're beginning to calibrate into higher levels of you, and now we're elevating. Now we're releasing those old strategies and systems that won't work for you anymore because they're not even aligned to this higher level version of you that you're stepping into. And so this is where the magic happens, because now that you've had a couple months to come into alignment, and feel the calibration of your energy at that higher level, you're going to be receiving a completely different level of inspiration. And that's where the new strategies and systems come for you. So your natural gift and ability and tendency to do things logically and have methods to achieve, it's not going anywhere. That's still part of who you are, and you still get to tap into that strength. But what we're doing is tapping into parts of you that have laid dormant or have been neglected because they weren't as easy for you as the other thing. So let's use me as the opposite example. I'm super creative and woo-tastic, and my gifts just stream through me. It's almost chaotic and exciting, and yet planning strategies, my cards are blowing around everywhere. I'm gonna have to get that before they go away. Planning strategies and systems doesn't come so naturally to me. So the work that I've been doing is working on my side of my brain and being that can learn to feel more comfortable and aligned to systems and strategies. And when I combine that and integrate that properly with my beautiful creativity and inspiration, holy shift! It's an integrated, potent, powerful version of me that comes through so much better than when I'm spending a lot of energy suppressing and ignoring and vilifying and beating up the parts of me that don't flow as naturally, that I need to give love to and bring into the picture. They want a seat at the table too. You feel me on this? How does this resonate for you guys? And so the way that you've been calling in your business and setting things up to work financially gets to have a reboot. You get to tap into much more of your genius and creativity and inspiration and inform your systems and strategies from that place. Not from the old version of you that's currently doing whatever she's doing that isn't getting the results that you want. Do you feel me? And let me see if anybody's made any comments here on the thing. Let me grab these cards that went flying with the wind. I know there's a lot of extreme weather going on all around the country. There we go. This card keeps coming up and I love it because here I am in the desert and I keep getting the Desert Vision Quest card. It's so perfect. So I want to pull a card on this and tune into the collective energy, and especially tune into those of you that are watching me either silently or are circling around and thinking, I need this integration. I desire this integration in my business and in my life. I want to feel that when I get a hit on something, I don't just ignore it and think that it's unimportant, or I'm afraid to express that part of me because I'm afraid of retribution or cultural conditioning or programming. There's any number of reasons why people shy away from what's calling them, and especially their spiritual gifts or their creative gifts. There's so many different reasons. First of all, creativity is always in our society right now is not loved on and supported for that you can be creative and make money. That's a whole story and lifestyle that we've all known, and we're actively shifting. Sorry, my car is loud. We also have religious programming and spiritual programming and family programming and cultural programming that tells us all kinds of rules that say we can't do this or we can't do that. I shouldn't be outside in the wind, but my mother is inside and I just thought I'd come out here, and it's beautiful out here. I wanted you guys to enjoy the weather. So let's pull these cards in relation, and I'm really feeling, as I'm talking to you guys, I'm really feeling this heaviness in my heart chakra. Hi, Nikki. Christina feels me 100%, and Dee Maria is having major ahas. Yay, tell me about them. So I feel a heavy heart chakra. Do any of you resonate with that heavy heart chakra, that sort of pain in your heart? I was feeling it yesterday too, but it's just coming online. And I'm also feeling some throat and chest. So I'm a psychic empath, which means that I feel your energy. I just feel it like a resonance in myself that resonates with your wounding or your pain or your resistance. It's your resistance. And then I get a knowing. That's where my claircognizance comes in. And I understand what it is, and then we speak and we connect on that. That's why I have such incredible results with my clients, because I feel you and I help you shift the energy. And a lot of my clients, well, even if they're gifted energy healers and guides and oracles and things, don't know how to move the energy through their body, and that's a big part of the work that we do together. It's incredible what happens when you understand the energy, not only physically in your body, but also you understand the quantum creation of energy, momentum, and when to lay low and when to pop up, and what to do nourishment-wise and water-wise and sleep-wise and spiritually to keep yourself in an elevated, this is the topic today, elevation, an elevated state of being that's aligned to your highest resonance. It's a practice. You're not going to get there right away in day one. You are going to feel it in day one in our first session. And then the rest of the time that we work together is about bringing yourself back up into that resonance and being what it takes in your life to align your life to that version of you that is doing that thing and being that thing and living that way. You're burping a lot. You learned that from me. I love it. That's a wonderful way to clear energy. Yeah. Christina resonates with the pain in the heart chakra. Okay, so that is a feeling of grief, and we really want to do some forgiveness. Some I love you and sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And surrender for sure. And this cosmic weather has really been guiding us to surrender, because really, as I mentioned yesterday and I've been mentioning in my streams, deeply buried feelings, thoughts, behaviors, sense of yourself, that stuff's all coming up. This cosmic weather is like excavating it up so that you can really take a look at your behaviors and your beliefs about yourself and shift them with intention in this cosmic weather. So make sure you hit your journal today. If any of you really don't know how to go in your journal, you just got to, well, I've activated quite a few people to return to their journals, especially with the reboot. I don't know if you guys know about the reboot. And if any of you are still interested in that amazing bundle that I have, I didn't plan to sell it today, but I just have this amazing content just sitting there that I can offer you that has changed people's lives with these techniques. And you want to be able to connect to yourself and to your higher self, and to be able to write with your hand what's coming and what's going and everything. So let's see what these cards have to say for us today. So first we want to connect to others in this new moon energy. I love that we get the new moon and the desert card. It's like, well, yeah, I'm in the desert. Well, yeah, it's a new moon. Thank you for letting us know, right? So it's also time for play, right? In the States, we're having a holiday. And I know we have, we might have budget and business needs we're wanting to meet, and we want to show up fully during this holiday time. don't override your energy by showing up and not resting or not being in the right energy when you show up. It makes a huge difference. And just doing stuff never works. It's when you do the stuff from the place of being that happened before you did the stuff that the stuff works. You feel me on this? This was a really hard one for me to learn because I come from a traditionally hardworking family, and achievement is everything, and good grades and degrees, and working hard, and daily practice on my instrument, and like there's a lot of doing that we have to have in tradition in order to succeed. And I feel that we're being called to learn how to be more, and that can be terrifying for logical minded, organized people who are used to being very busy and structured and getting results that way. We can shift it. We can shift it so well. Hey Keisha, hey Virginie. So today, Keisha, we're talking about the elevate part of the overflow experience, the part where we've done the clearing, we've done the release, the body is now primed and upgraded for the up level that you felt when you first came into the first session. And now the elevation is about understanding that who you were is no longer part of what you do and be, and your recalibration is beginning to effectuate in your daily habits and in your offers. This is where we look at your offers in your business and what's going on, and really with a fine-tooth comb go over it energetically, spiritually, emotionally, with your vision, and bring your energy, your mindset, your desire into alignment, your being now into alignment with your desire. And that can be hard to do by yourself because and sometimes nearly impossible. I've seen a lot, and myself included, of entrepreneurs spin in confusion and sabotage because some of this work, it's elusive. You think you should be able to just sit down and do it, and it's not how it is. You can have tremendous fear living inside of you that doesn't even let you see that you're avoiding things. I have clients who just won't go to a certain place, and then when they work with me, they're like, wow, that has been my problem for 15 years. How did you do that? And I said, I didn't do it. You did. You unplugged from a part of you that was completely terrified of that, and we cleared that, and now it's not an issue anymore. You see? So it's time to get creative, obviously, if you're tuning into me. And this is where, if you've relied on strategies and systems before and you're feeling stumped, like, how am I going to get out of this one? You're going to have to elevate into your creativity first and get the inspiration from there. You're not going to get the inspiration that's going to change your dynamic from a place that you are right now. Something's got to give. The energy's got to give. Your mindset's got to shift. Your body and being, everything gets to shift. So this is where you must tune into your belief and receive the miracle of your own genius, and the miracle of your own wisdom, and the miracle of your own ability to shift your vibration into levels of resonance that are already existing for you. They're already existing for you. So this is where the self-love comes in. And I love that they gave us this card as the last card. The detox is needed. I cannot tell you how much of a difference it makes to clear your channel. And this green shake that I've been drinking, if any of you guys want to know what it is, just message me. I'll send you a link. I started in September, and I was just telling my mom that last year I was really sick a lot of the time with a lot of inflammation. I was still clearing a lot of old beliefs and programs and trauma and things. And you could see it in my face. And when I started drinking this green shake in September, the cosmic weather got easier, my intuition got more clear, my magnetic connection to my soul clients got more clear. It's amazing what a detox of all kinds, the clarity, will do to allow you to check in and tune into your own inspiration and actually bring that through. So it is worth everything to go through the discomfort of a cleanse in order to tap into your greater resource. And this is a point that I wanted to make today that I'm happy came up through that story. Okay, it's a product, Christina. So it's a product that you buy. It's a farm that's in Northern California. There's no glyphosate farms anywhere 150 miles around it, and all the food is pulverized fresh greens, organic greens and vegetables into this beautiful shake, and you drink it every day as a supplement. It's not a meal replacement or weight loss, although I have lost weight on it. It's a beautiful medicine. It's food medicine, right? So here's what I want to say about being in a state of cleansing, healing, regeneration at the same time as you're manifesting your elevation. Yes, you get to be in a state of growth and grow and make money at the same time. You know, a lot of times I think we think you have to do it first. Ooh, I'm clearing something in my throat. There we go. We think we have to do it first and then we get to have the money. And that's a belief. And I've had it a lot. And I'm looking back on my few years of growing into my spiritual business and expanding into higher levels of me and getting invited to speak at international retreats and booking clients at thousands of dollars a month and having my clients go on to be millionaires and make $40,000 checks and have all this, get pregnant and all this stuff, right? That came from me trusting that even though I was in a shit situation in my real life, I was worthy of what comes through me. And I'll tell you what, the messages that came through me even 4 years ago are so similar to what I talk about now. Even though my human being is much more elevated and evolved, your cosmic stream is your cosmic brilliance. When you speak to your highest level person right from the start and send that out, it may be quiet at first, but it's there. The message is coming through. Let me take, yes, Keisha, that is why I've been trying to tell you. You are doing it at the same time. You don't distinct. You're evolving. Your energy's evolving. It's that whole thing of I got to see it first to believe it. Nah, you don't. You don't get to see it first before you believe it. You get to believe it and then see it, right? Hey, Samosi. And look, Keisha has been coloring in my coloring book. I have a coloring book on Amazon, Valtopia, The Expansive Coloring Journey. It's only $8.88. She's been going through and doing it every day. She's on day 5 and having an incredibly profound experience. Guess what? When I channeled that coloring book, I remember my ex-husband thought that was going to become my whole business. Now I was going to be just pimping this coloring book and shipping out coloring books for the rest of my Valtopia days. And that was one of the fights that kind of began to end our already crumbling relationship. But that coloring book was a sheer gift of love for myself and to any of you, right, Keisha? That's why you got to get started. That shit will be gone in a minute and you'll be making money before you know it. It's like, dive in, girl. So you're going through this coloring book and having this profound experience, and this is years after I channeled this beautiful thing that at the time I was going through my awakening, but the material and the content is pure cosmic consciousness, and so it works. That's why my video healings work years after. It's not time is irrelevant when you've got frequencies coming through that can alter everything, So I love that I came on and you're having this awareness. And do any of you others relate to that concept that you think you have to do all this healing and fixing and first, and then you're going to be allowed to connect with your soul clients and make money? It's not. You have to be brave and bold and know that what you're feeling is so real for you and let it come through. And if you don't know how, hire somebody to guide you right now. The hiring the guide right now is what elevates you beyond who you are right now so you can have different results. That's what I did. I dove in when I didn't have the proof of concept, and time again. Even before I was in the spiritual business, I came out to Los Angeles. I've told this story before. This is the best example. I was 27 years old. I was finishing my master's degree. I got a full paid scholarship. I got paid to go to graduate school. And so I didn't really have much money because they were paying me a little stipend every month, and I'd been getting my master's degree. And I knew I had to come out to Los Angeles to work in the film business because that was what my degree was in. And oh my goodness, I have to show you guys. We have a visitor. Do you see it? Hello. Hello, birdie. Yes, and you want a hummingbird. Oh, did you get it? Did I get it in? trying to get the hummingbird in there. Yay. How amazing. I love visitors in the desert. So, oh good, that shifted your perspective. So when I came out to Los Angeles, I came out right away because I knew that my technical degree would not be valid in a matter of weeks. And I was right. I got a job at a software company learning a new software about a month after I got out. But when I first came out, I didn't have a job, I didn't have money, and I was with my friends, and my dad said, well, you should have saved up money for 6 months before you came. 6 months? 6 months is death in the technology industry. And I wasn't gonna do that. And I knew that. I knew that I was right. I trusted myself. And my friends were like, you've got to ask your parents for money. And I was like, I can't. They're going to say no. And in fact, they did say no because they felt like they wanted me to know, look, you're a grown-ass woman. You're on your own. Like, figure it out for yourself. And I did. My friend ended up paying for me that summer. And then I paid for them the next summer. And I ended up getting a job at this amazing software company and working there for 7 years that then led me to work in my Hollywood film career for many more years and work on Oscar-winning movies. It was that I knew. Do you know something that you're denying yourself because your logic-minded brain wants you to do it old school way? Don't fucking do that to yourself. If I did that to myself, I would never have made it out in LA or gone into my film business. You see, and I've done it time and time again. Now it's what everybody says on these coaching things, but that's just the truth. That is how I've advanced in my career and my life, is to take that leap when something just feels so right to me and to know. And the elevation comes when you immerse yourself in environments and around people, places, and ideas that are aligned to that higher level version of you. That's the only way you're gonna elevate beyond where you are right now. Hi, Felicitas. So, how does all this resonate? Dee Maria said you've shifted your perspective, and Keisha says, me too. I love this. I love it. So that's my message today. This one-to-one working with me is deep, intimate, powerful. It's an investment of money and time. And we begin next week. As soon as you apply and go through the application process and we're aligned, I will reach out to you right away. You can just go to valtopia.com and click on the top of the page and there's a link there. If you're, and this isn't like another investment in a high-level coach where you're left to yourself and you're doubting yourself and you're wondering if you're going to get an ROI on the other side. This is a life transformation. I'm in there with you daily, and we have a weekly meeting, 3 meetings out of the month for the 4 months that we're together. And the daily work is profound because not only can you share your stuck points with me, and we do not sit there in the stuck, we actually shift the energy day to day with light language, with energy healing modalities. I read your cards, I talk to you, I yell at you, whatever it takes to keep the energy moving and for you to keep recalibrating into that high level version of you day after day after day until that is who you are. And 4 months of me doing that, you can bet your ass at the end of the 4 months, it's gonna be a whole different situation. So this is Overflow. This is what I'm sharing lately. You can sign up on valtopia.com. If you're not in a place to sign up for that right now, I invite you to do what Keisha's doing and get that coloring book and go through every day for 22 days. Come and share with us in the free group in Valtopia. The frequencies in 2015 were so powerful and they are totally embedded into that coloring book. Yes, Keisha, I would love it. I can't wait for you to come in. You know, the difference, some of us need energetic support daily and mindset and guidance to get past where we've been. And there's no fucking shame in that. I'm so tired of the marketers making us feel like there's some sort of problem. It's incredibly difficult to shift paradigms. Our mind wants to stay where it was. And if you're used to doing things a certain way, and now you're being called to completely shift paradigms and beliefs about everything, your life, your business, how you operate, you bet your ass you're gonna need somebody in there with you day to day, because your mind will trick you and try to bring you back to where you were. Your friends will try to bring you, your family, your current clients that you see around you. All that gets to shift. All that gets to shift, and when you elevate, your people elevate. When you rise up into your highest level you, your people rise up into their highest level you, thems. And you actually shift the dynamic of the cosmos. It's just the investment in yourself, and I've felt this. I've felt shame for investing so much money in myself because of my old school mentality, which is who does that? Who spends money on themselves, like doing all this stuff? Who cares that viewpoint? That viewpoint is not the one that's connecting people, activating them, letting them make thousands of dollars monthly and live a freedom lifestyle where they're actually helping themselves and others daily to rise up into our infinite potential. It is worthy of your investment. And this is not a doubtful program where you're not sure what happens at the end. This is absolute alchemical transformation, and you learn so much about yourself and how to operate and run your business and how to shift your energy and how to mind your monkey mind and how to meditate and be super discerning and achieve mastery of your own energy. It's so powerful. Energy is everything. We are energy. So learning these skills and having someone guide you day to day, having a professional guide you day to day is fucking kick ass. I also want you guys to check out on Valtopia.com for the holidays. I've put my art, my energy infused art on pillows and mugs, and you can get Christmas gifts for your friends. And I also take commissions, so if you love my artwork. I also do sometimes, I've had clients who can't afford an actual canvas pay for the inspiration, and I put it as a poster on my shop, so we could do that too. So I can't wait to see. I love those of you who've been reaching out to me in my Gmail for Overflow. Please let me know if this interests you. Go ahead and sign up, and I'll see you in my Gmail. And I'll probably be jumping around some of the groups, doing some readings and some fun things. I want to have some holiday fun. You can come into my free group, Valtopia. I'll probably do some readings in there, and just for fun. And let's pull. If you see me, like I'm clearing energy while we're live. That's why I'm sort of like doing my head like that. I was getting some air coming through. Are you still burping, Di Maria? Let's pull a question card to wrap this one up. Oh, that was a lot of cards. I love it. I love it. These are perfect. These are perfecto. All right, you ready? This card keeps coming up today, the Fairies card. Fairies is about, yes, from your chest. Okay, hi Kirsty, hi Dina. This card is about the elementals in the earth. And I gotta tell you, a huge part of what I teach my clients is grounding and connecting into the earth. As cosmic as I am, I'm also a Virgo and super tied into the fairies and dragons and elementals of the earth. And knowing these things, if you're a logically minded person and think it's all fairy tales, and let me tell you, knowing these feelings about yourself and connecting into those awarenesses is an absolute game changer to elevating you. So why is it so easy? Why is it so easy? Why do I like my body? Your body is an essential partner with you in this journey, right? Why do I deserve what I want? Somebody type that into the comments. Why do I deserve what I want? I know there's still a little bit in here. Di Maria, should we do some toning out here in the desert? Why am I good enough? Why am I good enough? And why do I, how do I feel when I know that I deserve what I want? Why am I good enough? Why am I capable? Hello, spirits, just throwing these cards out for us. Why am I a gift? Why am I a gift? And why am I satisfied? And ultimately, why am I aware? Hi, Janet. What an amazing reading. Do you guys want to hear those again? And let's do some tone too. So for those of you who are just new to me on this stream, the reason that I'm such a powerfully effective, one of the reasons I'm a powerfully effective healer is that I'm a sound frequency artist. And sound has a way of connecting both sides of your brain and deactivating the logical part of your brain and activating the creative part of the brain and merging them. And I use sound as part of my healing modality with my voice. I have an incredibly powerful voice. I have a really big rib cage and a lot of air can come through there. And I also use light language, which is me turning off my left brain and just streaming through noises and sounds. A lot of people say it sounds very native sounding. I always feel like I'm channeling elders. And I also play music, and I'm about to create. I'm so excited. I have a new friend that's a sound designer, and we're going to be making audio sound activations together. I'm so excited that I'll be able to sell on Valtopia.com and include as part of for my one-to-one clients and things. So sound is such a powerful way to access parts of you that you may feel like you're blocked from, or you're not in alignment with, or you haven't integrated fully. So let's do a little sound here so you can get a taste for this. Usually I'm in my studio in Mar Vista, and I have 30-foot ceilings and it echoes and everything, but we're going to do this out in the desert. Let's crack up some golfers over here, okay? You guys ready? Put your feet on the ground. If you have animals in the room, they might react to my toning, so or small children. Okay, take a deep breath. And feel yourself coming into your body and grounding. Feel the energy running at your feet. Come into awareness of where you're tight. I'm feeling a lot of tightness in the throat and the chest, so we're just going to do a nice tone to open that up, okay? Yeah, that's it. For those of you that are aligned to this type of healing, just that sound is opening up all of this tightness in here right now and connecting you into your elevated self and clearing away attachments and connections. Let me know what you receive from that. And thank you for joining me today. I don't know if I'm coming on live tomorrow. I might, if it may be in the flow. Alana, my beautiful assistant and Team Valtopia, is here in the desert too, so I think she's going to be coming over. So if we could do a live stream together tomorrow, maybe we will. But I may just not show up at all tomorrow and just focus on my kids. And then I'll be back in LA on Friday, and back to the awesome December. And you know, I'm going to put an Easter egg in the Valtopia.com. I'm going to put something in there today for a Black Friday sale, so go check it out. See what I'm going to put. Something fun. You're welcome. I love you. Thank you for tuning in, and go fill out that application on Valtopia.com. For those of you that are ready to elevate into your highest calibration, don't put it off. You got to believe before you have it. It's like the beliefs that you got blown away today. Just imagine how many of those we're going to crack through in our first session. I love it. Yeah, I know. I still feel like I have a big burp coming, but I think I'm going to go live and celebrate. And if nobody's in there, I'll come in Valtopia too. I'm just going to see if my kids are back yet. So I'll be back on, and I love you guys. It's so good to be with you, Sue. I love you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a gorgeous day and own your frequency. There's nobody like you. See you next time.